so much for coming on a Monday evening. I know that's really, really hard.
Our first Ramadan Iftar was Recharging for Social Justice. So it was a reflection space where we talked about what does Ramadan mean when we're talking about social justice work, and how does it really help us refocus our mission and our objectives as an organization. And so this year we thought it would be a great opportunity to use the background of Ramadan being this time of reflection and community building and storytelling as a way to build bridges between communities.
It's really just to break down misconceptions and kind of let people tell their story for themselves. And I think
we're working on I Am From poems, and this is just a way for people to create a poem about their life and their experiences, and they can make it as fun or and superficial or as kind of as deep as they want it to be.
I'm from a people whose hues stimulated unintentional hate, so I was raised to be a certain way, which overshadowed the true me. It's time for us to stop allowing our differences to separate us, but understand that I can be myself, others can be themselves, we can agree to disagree, and comfortably be fine and work along each other and live in this world with each other.
No, I think evangelicals, particularly young evangelicals, are willing to change.
I think a lot of evangelicals are starting to make the distinction between being in a space where they are missionaries and being in a space where they are frankly just trying to be good neighbors.
It's really yummy. Look at these vegetables. Ooh.
It doesn't matter where you're born, but what matters is how you care about your neighbor, how you behave with the person who does not look like you.
I changed my outfit, first of all, for prayer, but this has been such a powerful event. There's more than 80 people here in this space right now, people from all faith backgrounds, non-faith backgrounds. People are going to leave these spaces knowing that they were challenged, but also knowing that they learned and grew with people in the space.
So many people here. Such a packed evening. It's like 9:30 p.m. My wife's probably wondering where I am. My kids are hopefully in bed, but I can't get out of here because the conversations are so rich, and I just don't get these opportunities very often.
Peace is only possible when we come together and build it together.
This is the first time that for many people that they come to our Iftar and they actually get to see it. Not only see the Muslims, but also see their actions during this holy month of Ramadan and hopefully make a connection.
We don't have to agree theologically on everything to say, I need to be there for you and support you as a human being. Nobody should be afraid because of the way they pray.
We need to light our own candle in this utter darkness rather than cursing the darkness itself.
We are city of Thomas Merton and Muhammad Ali, both of them great humanitarian and interfaith role models. Yes, we have challenges in our city and a bit more challenges across our state, but I think that I have found personally Louisville a very welcoming community. Every human soul has goodness innate to them, and I think that we just need to scratch that surface. And I think that once you know each other and you sit down together, then you overcome all of your fears about each other, and then you come together as one human soul, which is actually the purpose of our creation.
It's no secret right now that with Islamophobia, I mean, it's ill-placed. It doesn't make sense from a statistical perspective in terms of where other extremism comes from. And so you've got to break that narrative, and you got to tell the truth, and you can do that through beautiful events like Iftars, so the whole community says, it's a beautiful religion full of beautiful people.
in Music City for our third Iftar of the Ramadan road trip. Looks like it's going to be a pretty big event, and they're organizing table conversations between the people who have shown up for this. So we're excited to see what's in store tonight.
And so my hope for this evening is that people will have a clear sense of what it means just to stand in solidarity with someone who may be different, have a different experience than you have, or have a different culture, or have a different religion, or what have you.
We come together around food because in one way or another, every one of us can relate to that.
Is there a time where you felt you were and were not an ally? Like the second speaker on the stage had a great example.
After our Islamic Center was firebombed, I realized the importance of community. And people from around the city tonight coming together, sharing a meal, honoring Muslims and their tradition is the result of building community. I love that about Nashville. I love that about our efforts.
Tonight we met some very interesting people and asked some very real questions about ways that they may have felt discriminated in their past, and ways that they could become an ally to other people that they see targets of hate or discrimination.
It was remarkable how in a very short period of time people around a table were willing to share very personal stories, and I left feeling like I knew people. I had made a connection that was far more than just incidental.
Good to see you. We're claiming it. We're doing it. All right. All right, Sarah.
Assalamualaikum. You here for the Iftar? Please. How's it going?
So we are here at the Muslim Mix, their annual Interfaith Iftar here in Atlanta, partnering with a number of incredible organizations and really attracting young people of faith.
And I think that one of the great things about living in this country and being of any ethnicity or any faith is being able to say that I am Muslim American. It's not just I am Muslim or I am American, I am Muslim American.
Learning how to love each other on a new level and learning how to celebrate together. Even if we do disagree on some things, we are all human beings and we can really love each other and celebrate one another. So that's why I want to participate in Iftar, even if I'm not Muslim.
For us to create this space, but also for it to be something that's fun and social and engaging us and connecting.
We wanted to be able to have this space where we could share our culture, celebrate our culture, and be able to invite that coworker, who's been looking at you funny, like fasting during Ramadan. And you can't even have water. It's like, here, come to this event and you can learn all about it. Or inviting that friend, from school that you take a class with.
Allahu Akbar,
I'm a social person. It's always been about, there's more fun in the many. Let's come together and see what we can produce, because essentially that's what life is about. It's about relationships.
We out here for a purpose. And from the looks of it, everybody here just want a better life for themselves and for the community and for their family and friends. And that's what all that matters. That's what's gonna elevate us all.
We are all done. Tonight was amazing. Our third annual Atlanta Interfaith Iftar. We came, we saw, we made friends, and I think people left out of here truly connected and bonded tonight.
All right, West London, Shabana is in the house. Yo, chai chahiye.
कौन सी जनाब Kashmiri chai chahiye? कौन सी जनाब Kashmiri chai, pink like the sky? My name's Shabana, not Osama, not Bin Laden, I'm not Obama. Kashmiri London, our wrong skin color.
Shoulder to Shoulder is a multi-faith coalition-based campaign that focuses on mobilizing people of faith to address anti-Muslim discrimination in the United States.
We're in DC as sort of the last event as part of our Ramadan road trip. We have lots of stories to share from those, and we're also hoping
What continues to drive our mission is this commitment that America should be a place of safety and of freedom for people of all religious backgrounds and beliefs.
There is no shame in the truth.
My name is Rohina Malik, and I am a playwright, actress, and solo performance artist. One thing about writing the play was that I wanted to show that we're not a monolith and that Muslims are different and diverse, and the level of practice varies amongst Muslims.
Allahu Akbar, Allahu Akbar. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله.
This is a beautiful thing, and we're very grateful that you've chosen us, and we just hope that you enjoy your evening. I know you will, with the incredible talent and the amazing iftar that I've been smelling most of the day. So, yes, thank you again.
Yeah, I've been asked to speak on behalf of both the military and also Muslims.
It's like, you know what, Malik? Let's go. Let's check out this interfaith iftar. What better way to break bread than to do it with brothers and sisters of our different faiths as well.
Yeah, with us tonight. So thanks a lot, everyone.
5 cities, 7 days.
Thank you.
Oh no, we all have to hug. Bye, Alex.
Thank you.
That's maybe the cheesiest thing. Yeah,
that didn't have to be the last shot.
Right. I need to be like,
I don't think that attending a dinner one time is the thing that's going to change the world and that's going to change people's hearts on this issue. But I do think that these are such an important part of building this infrastructure of solidarity, of relationship, these kind of networks in different parts of the country where people are encountering one another more regularly. It's really easy to stay in our own sort of bubbles and our own communities and to only spend time with people who generally come from similar backgrounds to us. And I think that these events are an opportunity to step outside of that. And my hope is that it's an encouragement to continue stepping outside of that.
We are all created with this human excellence, right? And so if we cultivate that, if we elevate that, then we can solve this problem. We are going to solve this problem. I am convinced, that we're going to solve the problem.